Going from a workaholic high achiever to an entrepreneurial mom wasn't an easy transition for me. And adapting to this new way of life made me look at better ways I could become more productive to regain my focus. So what I've done is I have created a list of actions that I take every single day that as a mom, a network marketer and an online business owner help me stay more productive, happier and a little less busy. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more exciting content about automation for network marketers and entrepreneurs. Hi, my name is Simona Brath McNally and I'm on a mission to help network marketers and entrepreneurs unleash their true potential through their story. This way, they have the option to gain unlimited customers and business partners. And in this video, I will share these kind of findings, tips, tricks with you as well. So number one, plan your day the night before. Making sure that I know what I need to focus on the next day helps me kind of keep on track, even if I have like a crazy morning or very little sleep during the night because of my toddler. And I usually plan my whole week kind of like the weekend before, but double checking what's coming up the next day and adjust it based on any changes helps me kind of keep on top of my busy day. And you see, it might sound crazy, but sometimes even something as simple as taking 5 minutes off to meditate has to be added to my calendar. Otherwise, I just forget. They say it's like baby brain, but I think it's just kind of like the disturbed sleep patterns what's causing this lack of focus. So the next tip, number 2, wake up early. This is something I have never been doing before, but it is what I have to do now, since if you have children, you don't really need an alarm clock anymore. What I have realized that if I wake up early, I get much more done. And not only that, I get things done faster. Okay, so the next tip is take care of yourself. Make sure to meditate and drink plenty of water. Like being run down and tired and lethargic never really helps an entrepreneur be more successful. And being full of, like positive energy is one of the best ways to attract the right people to do business with you. I mentioned that I put the reminder in my calendar to meditate. But what I also do is I put a water bottle in my office every single morning just to remind myself that I need to drink water. You do what you have to do, right? So I make the best out of it. So the next tip is focus on the 20% that gets you the 80% of the result. Sometimes I feel like there is so much work to do, but so little time. And working multiple businesses isn't easy, and being a parent on top of that makes it so much more complex. So in order to have time for everything, I focus on the tasks that help me achieve most of the results in the shortest time. And the rest I outsource and automate. Otherwise, I would be just working day in, day out. And you see, the true reason I became an entrepreneur in the first place is to spend time with my family. The next tip on the list, tip number 5, is set up your environment for success. And what I mean is set up the space and also your surroundings, the people around you. Having a space where you can work without disruption is a must. And being surrounded by the people who support you is a blessing. Like, I used to underestimate these important factors. I thought if I just work off my laptop from anywhere, but when I actually created a set space where I work from, it also helped me to kind of get more focused for longer periods of time. And also surrounding ourselves with people who are more business minded, like we are with my husband. It has kind of created an environment for both of us where we feel safe to grow ourselves and our businesses. The next tip is focus on what's important and don't get distracted by social media. By now you can see that all these tips I'm sharing with you, they are focused on kind of eliminating distractions and helping me, and hopefully you, be very aware of the actions to take every single day. And social media is kind of a big one, because I can get kind of like lost for hours and hours through scrolling through my feed if I don't keep track. So what I do is, before I go on social media, I remind myself why I'm there. I'm there to grow my network and to build relationships. And I absolutely limit my time every single time. The next task, or the next tip, is do the difficult tasks before lunch. Because if I get the difficult task done before lunch, in each way I kind of get an important big task done. And this not only helps me more accomplish, but it also makes me more productive. The next tip, focus on the things, one thing at a time, instead of multitasking. Now, I used to be a crazy multitasker. And now what has changed is I kind of focus on one task and then move on to the next one. And compared to my multitasking time, I actually do finish much more of my task and faster. I never realized that doing more tasks at a time is actually more stressful and less productive. Because now I focus on one task, I literally get everything done that's on my list. It's amazing. The next tip is just do the work and stop waiting for someone to help or something to happen. For me, I did wait long enough, and for me the trigger was when I got pregnant. I appreciate that you can't just wait to get pregnant or have a child to make a change, but if you're trying to achieve something, just go for it. Waiting for something to happen or someone to do something for you before you make a move is something I would never do again. I know if I want something to happen, I have to go and just get it done. It's as simple as it sounds, and that's as simple as it gets. The next tip, use unproductive time productively. Now, having little time to do the work made me kind of come up with these ways around the situation. So what I do is, if I'm driving to the nursery or if I'm waiting at the doctor's, I always have kind of like a book to read or an audio book to listen to or a training video, especially for this situation. And you see, this is one of those tricks where a small change makes a massive difference. Try it for yourself. Next one is do the task that you enjoy doing, and the rest you should outsource or automate. You see, getting more work done is easier if you actually enjoy what you are doing. If you enjoy what you're doing, you also stop procrastinating over it. But then, what to do with these tasks that you just can't get yourself to do? It's easy. Delegate them or automate them. The next tip is take time off for yourself without feeling guilty about it. Time off is part of work. And I had to learn it kind of the hard way, because I used to feel really tired, overworked, I had lack of sleep, low energy, and it's just something that's very difficult to live with on the long run. So what I started to do is I started adding little breaks into my everyday routine. I started going to the spa once every couple of weeks. I started taking walks to the beach. I started, sunbathing when I had a couple of hours break. And it helped me to charge up, to recharge my energy and feel better. The next tip I have is say no to the tasks that require energy and time. Your time and your energy is something to be taken very seriously. And others value you only as much as you value yourself. And the same applies to your time and energy. And I try to keep this in mind and live by it every single day. So, do you ever say no? And the last tip I have for you today is stay active and be happy. You see, I used to think that I had to go to the gym for an hour a day to be healthy and fit. But when life got kind of in the way of my workout routine, I decided to change it up. And now I only go and do a workout activity that feels like fun, like dancing and walking. And these activities kind of keep me happier and more productive every single day. Thank you for staying until the end, and I would love to hear from you. What are the things or tasks or tips that help you stay focused in your daily life? Drop a comment below and let me know. And as a next step, feel free to check out our free resource of the week that you can find in the link below this video in the description. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel so it serves other network marketers and online business owners too. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, always be productive and not busy.